No one should be lonely on Friday. Got a friend and you should send them my way. Take a trip, listen to Sade. I can't wait to feel your body. Loneliness is meant for Mondays. Talk to her on Tuesday, had her in the streets by Thursday. Had to break it up on fucking Friday. Had to break it up on fucking Friday. Break it up on fucking Friday. Friday.
How to get famous. Um, but people have always thought that it's hard to get famous and it's hard to, reach out to the crowds and reach out to the, masses. It's uh, it's actually quite simple if you put your mind to it. Um, Niggas don't actually want to pay the dues, so first of all, you gotta go through a lot of processes. That's why there's people like us, publishers, um, where we help publish your music and we help put your music out there, you know. But people tend to misunderstand the work of a publisher, you know. If I put your music out there for you and you don't, if you don't pay your dues and you expect me to pay your dues for you, I'm gonna win, because I'm gonna own everything, everything is mine because I paid everything. So until you pay up what I say you must pay me up, you know, unless you know, have an agreement with me of us for some type of contract that we might have to sign, maybe. But then, you know, either than that, nigga, you gotta pay your dues, you know. Niggas and niggerits, you gotta pay your dues. But then, um, easier ways to get famous is to go through platforms that are like, helping out youth, like the ANC membership. I'll put up the link. But then yeah, man, you got people like that, people putting people up, people raising businesses and raising artists. They showing talent out into the world from, the neighborhood, from Soweto, from South Africa, from Africa. You know, it's it's just something that we gotta pull up with and just, show people that we actually can, Um, but I'm gonna be inviting some people over to the show, just to motivate and just give inspiration to uh, entrepreneurs out there and just people that are needing of uh, that oomph and that push to just try to survive and raise their businesses and really do something with their lives. Because then there's a really, really, really lot of negativity, when it comes to employment. The employment sector is really messed up currently. But then, what can we do? We can only complain that much. But then, not a lot can be done with complaining unless there's some motivation or there's some movement being done. But then, yeah, man, we just have to lock in and just, you know, prepare to do a lot together as a unit. and unify and just join forces and move forward. But small circles also help. They build a lot of intimacy and a lot of understanding. Um, whereas bigger circles, you know, can help with the management and not the management, the marketing. They can help with the marketing, but then the management needs to be a smaller circle. You know, needs to be a smaller circle, according to my thoughts. But then, um, I just want to hear from a lot of people out there. See, what do you think? How did you move on to being where you are? Because then, from my point of view in business, things will never move the way you want them to move until you push and push and push and push and push and force mntomnyama uzophumelela, force mntomnyama uzophumelela. Shout out to Gishla, Tenten Mashumeshu. You know, we be doing the most realest shit out here, man. We be doing movements. We trying to put kids out of hunger while we hungry. We hungry and we trying to put kids out of hunger. Where we ask ourselves, is it worth it? Where the elderly isn't helping, the ones in front of us aren't helping. Instead, they devouring, they eating, and they're leaving nothing on the table. You understand? They're leaving nothing but breadcrumbs. But only their kids will survive because they pocketed. They have whatever was on the table. They have it in their bags now. They have it in their pockets. It's quite insane. It's quite messed up. But we need to try and focus on local movement, local empowerment, because racism is a factor. It's still out there, but we have a lot of people out here helping us out and helping each other out, and we helping them out. And we people and we are together. We've actually tried a lot to count racism out. We can act as much as we want, but it's still a factor, but we should actually try to localize a lot of things, just localize a lot of things and just create a lot of local movements. Because then if we actually take away from Africa, but then speaking from my point of view, if we take away from South Africa, but then not to generalize, if we take away from Africa, as we keep on taking and taking and taking, it would actually keep on eating Africa. Yeah, it will actually keep on eating Africa. But then, yeah, man, let's just try and find out more next time, just see what we can do about it. Just hit me up in the dialer. Um, hit me up in the DMs, and we will hook up some meetings. We will hook up some interviews. If you want to say something about it, we'll be doing some lives. We'll be doing some live interviews. Yeah, man, just to inspire a lot of people. A lot of the youth, a lot of the uh, current unemployed. That is, currently unemployed. So yeah, man, let's just leave it at that for now. Because then we'll be talking about a lot of bad employment, as time goes on. Yeah, I want to touch on a lot of bad employment. Yeah, man, it's just it's a scary world. No, the employment world is a scary world. But then we'll touch more about it, and we talk about anything and everything on this platform. Yeah, man, we don't care because nobody really cared. So yeah, man. Uh, yeah, man. We'll just thinking a lot, man. It's just sad, man. We said we'll talk about a lot of bad unemployment. Yeah, let's just enjoy the moment, have fun. Life is worth living. Yeah, life is for the living. You know. So shout out to New Dawn Media. Uh, Shout out to my boy TSD. We got TSI, TSD, STD. Got my nigga STD right there. Shout out to my nigga STD. Shout out to my nigga Poison Box. And yeah, man. Shout out to a whole lot of niggas, man. Real niggas out there, man. Real niggas out there. Shout out. We be keeping it real, man. We be keeping it real. We be on it like a motherfucker. Yeah, so fuck it, actually. Fuck it. We disruptive, man. We the disruptive youth. So yeah, man. I'm just here to lay it down for the youth and make sure that we all understand and we all on the same platform and we all on the same plate. Because honestly, wise word from a young kid, I want my enemies to eat, but not on the same table as me. That's the tricky part. I want my enemies to eat as well, because suffering is bad, but I don't want them to eat on the same table as me. That's the sad part. So, yeah, man, we just have to eat, man. Eat up, eat up, eat up, eat up. So, yeah, man. It's your boy Scumza. Uh, I'm wrapping it up. It's my 15 minutes of fame, man. Yeah. We'll be wrapping it up. Check me out on Bak4 Mag and Bak4 on YouTube. Uh, Original, man. Just check me out. You'll see me, man. I'm on it. Uh, just follow me on the links on the Instagram and the FB, and it's Bakfoy at Bakfoy Original, Bakfoy Mac, and we on it. Yeah, man. So it's a wrap, man.
Allostro, allostro, allostro.